Right, so you've got an old pocket watch, so you've found a pocket watch in the drawer, and you want to know whether you can wind it up and set the hands. So, a lot of pocket watches are like this. They have a crown at the top, and that is for winding and setting the hands. It's just the same as if you've ever had a wristwatch when you pull the crown out to set the hands, or you just wind it. So, this won't wound, it's fully wound, this one. You just wind that crown clockwise, and it'll wind the watch. You just pull it out like that, and it makes this clicking noise because it's a spring snapping into place, and you can set the hands on the watch. So you can set the hands on the watch, push it back in, and wind the watch. And most of them work like that. You've got stem wind, top wind, stem wind. This one's the same. Pull it out, click, set the hands, push it back in, wind the watch. Some slightly different. This is a lighter one, cheapo. You probably come across these. You might have found one of these yourself. And instead of pulling the crown out, you have to push the crown in to set the hands, and it winds without being pulled out or pushed in. So you can just wind it as it is. You press it in, you can set the hands. And if you've got one like this that you pull out to set the hands, you won't do it in the arm by pressing it in, because it just won't do anything. So you either pull it out, set the hands like a wristwatch, or you push it in and set the hands. And then if it's an older watch like this, silver pocket watch, I haven't got many of them. If I had really got a good one to show you, these are key wound, so they've got no stem on the top. It's just a round top there. You open the back, there's the key for winding it. If it's some of one key, so if it's got a winding square there, that's for winding the watch. So you wind the watch up there. Some of them say wind next to it. And then to set the hands on this one, you open the front, and there's a little square there, which in most cases is the same size as a little square right in the centre of the hands there, which is the same size as the key that you wind the watch with. So you take the key out and you put the key, I don't know what I'm doing. Just take the key out and you put the key on the front there, and you twist it, obviously not the right size key. Anyway, it goes on the back. Let's find another one. I think that was the right size key. There. So the key goes on the back of the watch, winds at the back, goes on the front like that, and set the hands like that, and they go either way. So that'll just have one winding square in the back, and this one's just got one winding square in the back. Did have one, and then other watches, that's got two in the back. So one will wind the watch, and the other one you put it in. You see it's in the centre, so it's in line with the hands. So you'll put that on there, and that'll set the hands. See if it works. Yeah, there you go. Either way, set them either way, forward or backwards. That's pretty much it. Winding stem at the top. If not, you've got to open the watch to find the winding square, and it'll either have up two, so you can set the hands or wind the watch with the back, or you'll set the hands from the front. See if this one's got two. That one's got two. There are a few other variants. They don't have much. Like I say, these are just scrap pocket watches, broken watches. You do get watches like this. I'm not sure if this is American or not, but the front screws off, so it has a winding stem at the top. It's only moving the hands because it's broken, so the winding stem doesn't move in or out. So the front screws off, and there's a little lever here. And you pull it out with your thumb, and then you can set the hands. This must be locked out. I haven't got a clean one that's working. But these aren't that common. The top wind are more common. So if you have got a watch and you've tried to set it by pulling it out, because you have to pull quite hard to get the crown to click out. But if you have managed to pull it out and the hands don't set, it doesn't work. It means it's not working. That's why you can't set the hands. So you've got stem winds, pull out or push in. You've got the older ones with the square at the back. You set the hands from the front, so wind at the back, set at the front. And you've got the ones with the two at the back, so you still have to open the case, wind it at the back and set it at the back. That's the wind and set it, that's the wind and set it, that's the wind and set it. This one you've got to pull the lever out, so this will just wind normally. So that's like, this is like a tool watch. So you have to unscrew the bezel and pull the lever out so you can set the watch and screw it back on. So it's never set by mistake. It's probably in the factory or so, I don't know, somewhere it has to be right. You couldn't knock it and set it by mistake. And this one says is broken, but this is the last one I can think of. It's a pin set. So there's a little pin sticking out there. The crown's missing because it's just a broken one, and like I say, I haven't got one that's working. So you push the pin in and then turn the crown and it'll set. So let go of the pin, it won't set. So you might have a watch like this and you can't set it, so you're wondering why you can't set it. It's because you have to press that little pin in first. And then you might have a watch like this and you're wondering why you can't set it, because you have to unscrew the bezel, pull that lever out. So I hope that helps. All the best. See you later.